Okay, so as I was saying, I'm recording straight from my webcam on YouTube, so I only get like 15 minutes and some odd seconds. So, um, as I was saying, this brush, I use it for everything pretty much. I use it to put on eyeshadow someday, and then I'll turn around and I'll rub it on my hand and get the color off, and then I'll blend it, and then I'll rub that off, and I'll use it for my concealer. My concealer is by LA Colors, and it is My Stick Foundation Concealer Stick. Um, it's in nude. Um, so, sorry, that was a text message. So, I kind of just, oh, and before I forget, while I was previewing that and afterwards, at the end of the video, I was going to post pictures of the final look, but I'm not sure how to work this yet. I just need some time to kind of get used to it and figure everything out, and get a camera, because I definitely plan on making more videos, depending on your guys' reaction. That's what it's all depending on. So, I'm not sure how to post pictures afterwards if you're recording right from your webcam. So I just went ahead and I finished my other eye. So some days I went back through and I put purple, a darker purple, just a little bit of it, right through the edge, starting from here to the edge of my eye. I kind of just like to play with my makeup. You can't even tell that I'm wearing purple, can you? It's not very noticeable. It just gives you, I guess it just kind of entertains you pretty much. If you want to make it a little bit more contrasted, it's one of my CoverGirl palettes. No, wrong end. It's that color right there on the end. You can see how dark of a color it is. Some days, this is one of my color palettes, my eyeshadow color palettes. And of course it has different eyeshadows all over it, that have broken apart and everything. But some days I'll even take this red right there. You guys may call me crazy, but here, I'll even do it for you guys right now. You just get a little bit on this brush, and you kind of blow it off, and then it's not tacky or anything. You can't even hardly tell that, there's red right there. So again, you can't even tell. So it just kind of is for your entertainment. So with this brush, it's the same Bare Minerals Essentials Max Coverage Concealer Brush. So you kind of just, you can tell where I've rubbed off makeup on my skin right there. So you kind of just want to rub off all the color. And again, with my concealer, I got sidetracked. I'm convinced I'm ADD or something like that. Like, if you watch me on an everyday basis, you guys will probably agree with me. I get so distracted so easily. You guys will be like yelling at me and being like, okay, Emily, focus here. So you can't really tell how light that is, but that color is so light. I use a powder over it, and I get very red around, I already talked about this, I get very red around, if you notice I kind of brought that concealer down here, Another place that I forgot to mention, on my chin, I get very oily. Some people call it that little T down your nose, right here, and down. So your chin, your nose, and your cheeks, and some people's foreheads. Mine, that's actually where mine is most dry. But they get very oily. So, and with oiliness, I found with myself comes redness. If it may just be the way that my skin, I have very sensitive skin. It just may be the way that my skin reacts with it. I'm not sure. But you kind of just work that in, and then with your fingertips, you kind of just, you want to dab down there. You don't want to be too rough. Kind of work it in. I've learned that the warmth from your fingertips will kind of blend it in. Oh, I have hiccups. Kind of blend it in. And then I'm gonna take, if I can find it here. I'm not usually this animated, just when I'm very nervous. You guys will learn. I may annoy you guys right now, but you guys will learn that if I make more videos, you guys will learn that I'm kind of more calm. Maybe I may not be on webcam just because I'm just very nervous when it comes to, when I know that people from all over the world are going to be able to watch my video. So, as I'm sure all of you guys would be very nervous. So, I'm not usually this animated. I mean, I don't usually watch myself, so I'm not sure. I may be. I'll ask some of my family and friends and give you guys the answer, I guess, with my next video. So this is Bare Mineral. It's their foundation. This is medium C25, SPF 15. So with that same brush that well, I guess I didn't use a brush earlier. What am I thinking? Sorry. So you kind of just want to dab a little bit in there. And you just get a little bit all over your brush. And if it's too much, just kind of blow it off. So you want to take it and just no harsh lines. Doesn't leave any harsh lines, nothing like that. I kind of bring it down my neck, maybe more than most people. Another thing that I'm paranoid with makeup about is harsh lines. Like I said earlier, you guys can tell that I get very fond. I dabbed a little bit more on there because I didn't notice how little I dabbed. So, I'm not very fond of harsh lines. I've always been taught that makeup is to enhance, not to cover. Then again, the more that I'm experimenting with makeup, the more that I kind of want to cover. I'm kind of trying to stick with kind of less is more type of thing. I don't want to be fake with my makeup. I don't want to perceive anyone and try and make myself look different than what I really am. That's why I haven't done my hair or anything like that. And I just hate when my hair gets in my makeup. So, that being said, you guys will notice I will do any request. Any request that you guys ask me. But that will not be an everyday makeup routine for me. Like I said, I stick with the more natural. I will only play up my makeup if I know that it's not very noticeable and if it doesn't look tacky. So just know that unless it's something like Halloweenish or something, I probably won't use it again. So that being said, I like more natural. makeup. I don't like, obviously you can tell when people are wearing makeup. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I like more natural makeup. I don't know if you guys have ever seen, but those girls who wear like that color red, but much more vibrant on their eyelid, and then like blue up here. And this was not around 4th of July. I can understand if this is around 4th of July or a special occasion or something like that, something that they want to dress up for. This was an everyday girl that I think I saw her at Walmart just walking around with bright red right here. And I'm not trying to say anything bad. If that's the way that you like your makeup, then go for it. If you guys, I will do that to myself if it will humor you guys. Like, but I won't go out like that. So you just want to take that same powder and kind of just work it all over your face. Try not to get your eyelids. I like to touch up my makeup and do the concealer and powder after I do my eyelids, because I notice with like the shimmers or whatever, they kind of get down there, and if you don't go back and kind of perfect your makeup, then some of it can, depending on what colors you're wearing, I think I'm talking very fast, depending on what colors you're wearing, they'll give you kind of like dark circles underneath your eye look. So my mascara I always use this is water resistant, CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion. So I always use two. Sometimes I'll make them look like false eyelashes. I just haven't gotten around to getting false eyelashes. I'm hoping that will be one of my presents coming up soon. My 8th grade graduation is coming up soon. So I'm hoping that I'll get a bunch of makeup that I can experiment with. Just take it and apply it however you apply makeup. If this is your first time putting on makeup, you just want to take it and you kind of want to blink with it, make it all even all over your eye. Right before this step normally, I would put on eyeliner. A tip, by the way. So, there's dogs barking outside. Shh, no, don't even start. Sorry, that's one of my dogs. One of my many. Maybe you guys will meet them all. I'm still doing a video, Jessica. So, a tip, if you go like that with your mascara, then you'll get air in it and it'll dry out and be more cakey. But if you just kind of take it and kind of twirl it like that and wipe off any excess, and it shouldn't be cakey or clumpy or anything like that. So you just kind of put as many coats as you want. I put generally about 3 or 4 of that on. And then sorry, that was my sister. This is CoverGirl Lash Exact. And just
the box cover? I don't know.
kind of just put that on. They don't always look false, by the way. So, and that's about. And then maybe I'll add some chapstick to it. So that's my. Oh, one more thing that I forgot. Blush. This is. I can never read what kind of or what color this blush is, but it's by Bare Minerals, and you can kind of see how bright it is. So their colors are very pigmented, So you kind of just want to get a little bit, that same brush that you were using earlier, the Upstage Professionals. Just want to get a little bit on your cheek. And you can take a paper towel and do this, but I just use my hand. Okay, it's about that same amount for my other cheek.